Hi everyone, I'm back again to show you the second part of the using your BSR. I'll show you once again how to put it on. So this is your Bernina Stitch Regulator with my absolute favourite part of the machine, which is this foot, and it goes on and off using these little tiny lugs here. I've got to use my muscles. So this is what the foot looks like, and it comes with 3 separate feet. So this is just showing that again, and this is what I love. So it goes onto your machine here like I showed you in the last video, and when you plug it in, watch the screen here because it changes. Find the hole, and as soon as you put it on, everything changes on your machine, and it will want the feed dogs down. I previously have put them down, but if I didn't, it'll come back up on screen one moment. So I'm just going back to there and showing you so I can show you exactly what I mean. Okay, it comes up and shows you to drop your feed dogs down, which are on the side of your machine. Push them down and now you can use them. So I covered BSR1 and BSR2. I'm quickly going to do it again. Always bring your bobbin thread up when you start freehand quilting, and I've got plain fabric this time so you can see it, and I'm going to tap my foot control. So tap it once, tap it again, use your knee control and bring your threads onto the top of your work, and you're ready to start using your Bernina Stitch Regulator. Okay, with BSR 1, which is that one that's highlighted down there, it's when I start sewing, it's going to sew even if I don't move the fabric. So when I move the fabric, if I go too fast, I get little marks, little noises, so I'll tell you about that in a minute. So I'm going to lengthen my stitch length out because I like to work longer. I'll leave it on 3 today to show you. So when you're using it on BSR 1, you sew. If you go too fast, you're going to get a bleep. There it is, and that flashes red. I'll show you that again. There we go, so it flashes. Now what that's telling me is if I go too fast, I won't have regular stitches. So when you're stitching, you need to make sure that you keep it a nice steady, oh, my thread's broken. Good thing to happen because I really need people to understand what you do if this happens. So you put your needle up, lift your foot up, cut your lower thread, and don't just pull this thread and use it. Cut that thread, pull it through, and make sure you put that away, because if somewhere the thread's gone backwards or into the machine, you could end up with a big jam and then just re-thread it. So this thread I'm using is a very soft silky thread. I'm only using it so that it shows up. Certainly you could use it for freehand, but it's a very light embroidery thread. So I would normally use a slightly heavier weight, but I just wanted to show you how pretty it looks with the variegated thread. So once I'm going to start again, once you start, remember, foot down, needle up, lift your foot and pick your threads so that they're sitting on top of the machine. Okay, start stitching at a nice, steady, even pace. Now you're moving, you're using your foot control, but your hands are doing all the work. So if you move your hands too fast, you're going to have a blip. So you go at a nice, steady pace, and every single stitch will be even. BSR 2, this will only move when you move the fabric. So nothing's going to stitch until you move the fabric. And as soon as you move the fabric, it goes. And as soon as you stop moving the fabric, it stops sewing. So that's BSR 1 and 2. I'm going to go back to 1, and now I'm going to go to zigzag. So some of you ladies don't realise you can zigzag on your machine, and you can do whatever width you like. Okay, so this is zigzag. It's brilliant. Don't be frightened of it. You can't go too fast. See that flashing? And I'll go back to narrow because it looks better. So do not go too fast. And you might wonder why you want to do zigzag. I tell you what, you can get some great results. See how fast? You can't go too fast. Look how fun that is though. I love it. You can also use this machine without your foot control. So now I can push my start stop button and the machine's going to sew. Don't go too fast, Robin. Oops. When I stop, the machine's going to carry on stitching until I turn this off. Now I'm going to push it on number 2. Push my start stop button, nothing happens, the laser comes on and I need to move my fabric for it to work. So I push number 2 and when I stop, the machine stops. When I go, the machine goes. So as soon as I push my fabric, so it's brilliant. So if I see I'm going too fast, if I want to stop, I stop. And if I go back, turn that off, if I go back to 1, it's going to start sewing as soon as I touch that button and it will not stop even when I stop sewing. I'll just come around this way. So if I stop, it keeps sewing. So that's BSR 1 and 2, just so you really fully understand it. And try the zigzag. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised how cool it is. I love it. There you go. Stop that. I'll put it back onto straight sew and start stop button without my foot control, and now I can sew wherever I like, but not too fast, so that I always end up with nice regular stitches. Okay? Now the other thing you can do, which people don't realise, is you can draw, you can write your own name, you can do anything you like. So I'm just going to start it and I'm going to come here. Oop, going too fast, and I'm going to write my name. So just think how you normally would write. And control it, because you're controlling it by how fast you move your work. And you can see I'm using a really lovely variegated thread. And just control it a little bit more, lock it off. And then there you have it. I'll just put my needle up. Oh, there's no foot control, there's no lifter, so take my work out. And you can see what fun that is, using your straight stitch, your zigzag, writing your name. Oh, look, the sky's the limit. Now, I think the secret to getting used to your BSR is to practice 10 minutes a day. I really do. I think it's practice, practice, practice. It's a brilliant foot. It's free with your machine, so you get to utilize it. And there's other machines that it does come with as well. But don't be afraid of your Bernina Stitch Regulator. And please, please email me if you have any questions at berninarobin@gmail.com. And also, if you're interested in my other videos, I do Bernina Club Online, which is berninaclubonline.co.nz. And there is a subscription for the year, and I do videos every month, and you get free Bernina Club inspirational books. So if you are interested, that is available also. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of insight into using your Bernina Stitch Regulator, and I will see you again soon.